Donna reveals secret about Wiley. Willow gets angry and Michael wins. Shocker rocks Port Charles. In the bustling streets of Port Charles, where secrets thrive and truth is often buried under layers of deception, an unexpected voice rises, one that no one saw coming. Donna Corinthos, barely old enough to understand the world she inhabits, becomes the spark to a firestorm that will ignite new feuds, rip open old wounds, and push Willow and Michael's love to the breaking point. And in a twist that even the most seasoned GH fans won't see coming, Michael Corinthos doesn't just survive the chaos, he wins. Let's dive into this explosive 4,000-word spoilers breakdown that's about to turn Port Charles upside down. Children are often considered innocent, untainted by the lies and manipulations of the adults around them. But in Port Charles, even the youngest members of the Corinthos and Courtroom dynasties aren't shielded from the shadows. Donna, precocious and sharp beyond her years, has always paid close attention to the world around her. Living under the influence of Sunny, Carly, and the many layers of tension that exist within the extended family, Donna has learned to observe, listen, and remember. Recently, Donna's interactions with Wiley have grown in frequency. From playdates arranged by Carly to family visits that blur the lines between relatives and rivals, Donna has been taking mental notes. And she's begun asking questions about why Wiley sometimes looks sad, why Willow cries in secret, and most of all, why he calls Michael Dad, even when something inside her tells her that isn't quite right. The foundation of truth is about to crack, and it starts with the smallest voice in the room. The trigger comes innocently enough. A sleepover at Carly's house, where Donna curls up next to her mother and, out of nowhere, says, "Mommy, Wiley told me he saw his real daddy. He said it wasn't Michael." Carly freezes. The mug of tea slips from her hand and crashes to the floor. For a moment, all she hears is the sound of the shatter, a sound that mirrors the fragments of truth scattered across her mind. Carly gently pries more information from her daughter, trying not to scare her. Donna, sensing the importance, reveals that Wiley told her he met a man at the park a few weeks ago. A man who gave him a toy car, told him he was special, and most shockingly, said he loved him more than Michael ever could. That man? Wiley whispered his name, Shiloh. Fans of General Hospital remember Shiloh Archer all too well, the charismatic cult leader who manipulated countless people in Port Charles before meeting his end. Or did he? While it was believed that Shiloh was dead, rumors of a cover-up have never died. And now, with Donna's revelation, questions resurface. Could someone have faked Shiloh's death? Could he have fathered Wiley and somehow escaped justice? Carly, armed with Donna's innocent confession, turns to Jason and Spinelli. She needs answers, and she needs them now. As the whispers grow louder and rumors reach Willow, Michael finds himself in a tightening noose of suspicion. He's long been the stable center of their family, dependable, calm, a loving father. But the suggestion that Wiley's real father might be someone else begins to crack his exterior. Willow starts having flashbacks. Her time at dawn of day, her connection to Shiloh, the trauma of giving birth, believing her son had died. It all comes flooding back. She confronts Michael in the Courtroom mansion. "Tell me the truth, Michael. Did you know? Did you always know Wiley might not be yours?" Michael insists he didn't, but Willow's face hardens. It's not about the truth anymore. It's about trust. And she's not sure she has that with him anymore. Enter Harrison Chase. Once entangled in the Wiley saga, his world comes colliding with Willow's again when she turns to him for support. She doesn't know if she can believe Michael, and Chase, the man who once pretended to cheat on her to protect her, becomes her confidant once more. But there's more to it. Chase has been investigating an underground network possibly tied to resurrected DoD operatives. And now, Donna's story lines up with a sighting he had logged, a man matching Shiloh's description seen with a child at Rice Park. Chase is rattled. Could Shiloh really be alive? And could Wiley have been abducted, even if only momentarily, without anyone realizing? With Jason back in Port Charles and fully cleared of all charges, he wastes no time going into protective mode. Carly and Jason's bond is reignited as they team up to find out the truth behind Donna's words. Spinelli uncovers a shocking piece of evidence, a manipulated DNA test in Wiley's hospital file. It appears the original results were altered, perhaps by someone at GH with ties to DOD. And just like that, the entire foundation of Michael and Willow's family life is up for question. When the proof is presented to Willow, it's too much. Years of emotional trauma, manipulated truths, and lost children pour out of her in an eruption of pain. She shouts at Michael, "I trusted you with my heart, and you gave me a lie. How can I believe anything anymore?" Michael, wounded but still composed, tells her, "No matter what blood says, Wiley is my son." But Willow walks away, to clear her head, to think, and possibly to leave him. Nina, ever the opportunist, sees Willow's pain and moves in. After months of being shut out, Nina suddenly becomes the voice of reason to her daughter. She listens. She empathizes. She even begins planting seeds. Maybe this is your chance to break free of the courtermains. Maybe this is your time to start over. Willow, emotionally broken, begins to lean on Nina, unaware that Nina is pulling the strings. Behind the scenes, Nina has been working with a mysterious figure who might be linked to Shiloh's reappearance. Could Nina have known this secret all along? Meanwhile, Donna begins to sense the chaos her words have caused. She starts having nightmares, asking Carly if she broke the family. Carly assures her she did the right thing, but inside, Carly is torn. She begins to fear that Wiley isn't just in danger. He might be a pawn in something much darker. And that Donna may now be a target. As everything crashes down, Michael does what he does best. He fights. He launches an investigation into Shiloh's supposed death, tracks down the hospital employee responsible for the falsified DNA, and demands a new, court-ordered paternity test. In a dramatic courtroom scene, with half of Port Charles in attendance, the judge reads the results. Michael Corinthos is the biological father of Wiley Quartermain Corinthos. The room erupts. Willow breaks down, both relieved and ashamed for doubting him. Carly clutches Donna, tears in her eyes. And Nina's plan falls apart. But Michael doesn't gloat. He walks over to Willow and softly says, "We all make mistakes. But the only thing that matters to me is us." Willow whispers, "Then let's start again." For Wiley. Just as Port Charles begins to breathe again, Chase brings new evidence. The man in the park wasn't Shiloh, but someone pretending to be him. The real Shiloh is confirmed dead, but the imposter was sent by an anonymous benefactor, likely to stir trouble and break up Michael and Willow. The episode ends with a hidden figure watching video surveillance of Donna and Wiley, whispering, "This was only the beginning." Michael and Willow rebuild, but their foundation remains fragile. Another betrayal could shatter them for good. Nina faces a reckoning as her secret connection to the Shiloh imposter is exposed. Sonny may never forgive her. Donna becomes a hero in the eyes of the Corinthos family, but will she now be targeted? Carly and Jason grow closer again, with hints of romance brewing as they protect their families. A new villain emerges, someone from Shiloh's past with ties to multiple Port Charles residents. Wiley, scarred but safe, begins acting out, and a mysterious diary in his backpack may hold more secrets. In a town where betrayals, secrets, and shocking revelations are part of daily life, it took a child's honesty to expose the most tangled web of all. Donna Corinthos may be small, but she changed everything. And for Michael Corinthos, the victory may be sweet, but it came at a cost he'll never forget.